Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon. It is I, Mike V. Stream's about to get started. Today is Monday, January 27th, 2025. It is episode number 27 of the Monday Mic Drop. We'll just wait a couple of minutes for folks to join in, and then we'll get started with this week's news, updates, big wins that have been shared, and then we'll go ahead and play some video poker and determine our next group challenge. Little Joe is the first to join in the chat. What's happening? And remember, guys, this is a Q&A as well, so feel free to post your questions for me to answer while we go through the typical routine for this stream. All right. For those of you on the Discord server, if you haven't seen my post there, I proposed a schedule for a poker marathon. I think I call it Poker Marathon Week. So for those of you in the poker club, that's going to be coming soon. I haven't decided which week it's going to be. It'll most likely be either the week of February 10th or February 17th. I'm still open to suggestions for feedback or any possible changes, but I'm going to go ahead and show off the proposed schedule, so in case for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Here it is. I posted it on Discord for those of you there. So the plan is 7 consecutive days of poker tournaments over at our PokerStars Home Games Club. 15 games total, 2 per day, except on Thursday, which there will be 3. And this is to cover any all time zones, or as many as possible. So we have one in during European evening hours, so about midday in the U.S., depending on your time zone. I currently have it listed as Central Time. And then, of course, one in the evening hours for U.S. time zones. And it's going to be mostly no limit hold'em with some stud and one each of Omaha 6+ hold'em or short deck and a 5-card draw. And there are different varieties. We have our usual turbo structure. We have PKOs. We've got a deep stack event, a winner take all event, a freeze out, meaning no re-entry. That's scheduled for that's the proposed one for Friday. And the main event, which is a regular speed with 1 hour of late registration, and then a last chance tournament right after. Most of the buy-ins are 20,000 play money chips, except for 3 of them, 2 of them at 50,000 and 1 at 100,000. So yeah, you can go ahead and take a look at that. Seems good to you? And if you're on the Discord server, you can post your feedback there. All right. Go ahead and minimize this for now, and then let's go ahead and just get started with some news in the past week with regards to the poker world. So I just pulled these up from Poker Fuse, which I saw last week. Some interesting news for those of you in certain areas. Let me go ahead and post it here. So first one up is confirmation that the North American Poker Tour will have an event in Vegas again for 2025. It's probably going to be in November at Resorts World, just as it was the previous 2 years. So yeah, it's confirmed to Poker Fuse that the NAPT will return to Las Vegas, making its third consecutive year it will run. Likely the same time as last year. So if you want to mark your calendars for that, go ahead and do that. So that's going to be probably in November, most likely. And then the second bit of news, that will just run down here is for those of you in New York State. New York makes another push to legalize online poker and online casino games. The Empire State joins 5 other states in introducing online poker and casino legislation this month, marking yet another chapter in New York's long-running efforts to expand iGaming. So yeah, you can go ahead and check this article out if you want. It is the 6th state this month, apparently, to introduce a bill, the others being Maryland, Virginia, Indiana, Wyoming, and Massachusetts. All right. Let's go ahead and showcase the big wins that are shared on my Discord server. For those of you who are not members of my Discord server, it is free to join. You'll find a link in the description, or you can go to my website, clubmikeb.co, and you can check out the links to all my social media. You'll find the link to the Discord server prominently displayed in a banner. So that's a quick way to get to it as well. But yeah, you can go ahead, and that's the best way to get a hold of me directly. And you can also share your wins on the video poker section of the Discord server. And Buffalo 22 once again has shared a couple of wins in the past week. I'll go ahead and pull those up for you guys. First one here is a dealt straight flush on Super Triple Play. And it looks like he's playing 18 credits, Super Triple Play. Flush pays straight flush pays 700 in this version, as you can see. 2,100 for 3 hands, quarter denomination, pretty good. And then the second one was a double super times pay, 4 times multiplier, hitting four aces with a deuce kicker, holding just a pair of aces. You can see right here if I zoom in, 4x and 4 aces with any kicker, 8,000. It's 50-cent denomination too for hand pay jackpot of 4,000. Congratulations. All right. Now let's take a look at the results of the Video Poker Group Challenge for this past week. Someone did eventually beat me. If you saw the recording that I posted last week, I hit a royal flush playing the group challenge, and I was ahead with a score of 4,005. Somebody ended up surpassing that big time. Congratulations to JY Barra 71 with a score of 10,220. My goodness. Total of 38 opponents on 10 play draw poker. So yeah, even a single royal flush ain't gonna save you. And Joe says, haven't been gambling in so long. Vegas on February 23rd. That's exciting. That's getting close too. That's a month from now. Best of luck. Win big. All right, so let's see. We're about 8 minutes into the stream. Oh, that is you, really? Okay, yeah. I guess the J is Joe. So how you beat? How dare you beat my score? What did you get? Did you get like 4 aces with a? Well, no. Let's see. 10 play. I mean, what score? What hand could you have gotten? 4 aces. 4 aces dealt. 800, and then maybe a couple of kickers for 2,000. I mean that's just my guess there. I'm just trying to figure out how you get a score of 10,000 there in 10 play. It's possible. I know that much. Maybe I'm just guessing. Maybe it's dealt 4 aces. But yeah, congratulations on that too. Have that luck in Vegas. But we're gonna go ahead. In the meantime, we're gonna spin the wheel, see what this week's group challenge is going to be. And I believe I added since we played 10 play draw poker last time, I went ahead and added 5 play to the wheel. So we got 10 games to choose at random. Ah, dealt fours. Okay, that's another one too with a few kickers. That'll do it too. It makes sense. Yeah. So it was a dealt four of a kind, definitely. Okay, let's go ahead and spin this. See what our group challenge is gonna be. Oh, Joe, you're gonna like this one. Draw poker with dream card. All right, I'll go ahead and set it up. I mean, we just added it to the wheel last week, and now the wheel has spoken. It has chosen draw poker with dream card. All right, let's go ahead and select that here. 100 deals, 6-day challenge. Yeah, 50 opponents. Create. 549836 is the challenge ID. There it is. Go ahead and show it off. ID is 549836. So we're waiting for an opponent. Got until February 2nd to play it. Okay. All right. Let's see. I guess while we're waiting for comments and questions, I'll go ahead and discuss events of the past weekend. We celebrated my grandmother's birthday over the weekend, so it's been a busy last few days. So yeah, we had some family time there. So it's been quite slow though with the channel as of late as a result. But hopefully February is going to be a little bit more active. It's actually going to be very active with the poker club if once we get that week-long tournament series set up. That'll definitely be the focus of that week. But yeah. Go ahead and take a sip of water. Sorry, Robin, you're late. I'm kidding. Okay, I'll go ahead and. All right, so couple of I'll go ahead and summarize here. All right, so I'll just summarize. So a couple of news articles I pulled up to summarize. One is PokerStars returning to Vegas, likely in November for the NAPT. So if you're in Vegas during November, and you want to participate in a major poker tournament series, well, that's coming for the third year in a row. And the other news bulletin that I shared is for the I don't know how many time they have attempted, but New York State rather. Gosh, I had steak for my grandmother's birthday, so I'm thinking of steak right now. Okay, New York State is reintroducing an online gambling bill. So is one of 6 states this month to introduce iGaming legislation. So we might see some expansion of online gambling and online poker across the U.S. So we don't know this year. We'll see. So those are the other 2 news, and also I mentioned also my proposal. You're on the Discord server, Robin, so you should have seen that post of the proposed poker marathon. And of course, I mentioned here, little Joe won the video poker challenge last week, and then I've already spun the this week's challenge, which is Dream Card. All right. And yep, little Joe mentioned it there. Yep, he was the winner of last week's group challenge. Congratulations, once again. Proud Monkey, welcome. Yeah, party's just getting started. They toast it. Yeah, what does he get? He gets it. He gets it. Well done with ketchup. I mean, no problem having it whatever you want, of course. And oh, speaking of, you mentioned that. I'll go ahead and pull it up again here. Actually, I still have it here. The proposed schedule for, in case Robin hasn't seen it yet. So the goal is to play 15 tournaments over the span of a 7-day period. So 7 consecutive days of poker, at least 2 tournaments each day, with the exception of Thursday, where there'll be 3 tournaments. The Tuesday evening and 2 of the Thursday games are going to continue to be scheduled as usual, so that'll be part of the series. The Tuesday night stud and the 2 Thursday Hold'em games will be part of the series at their normal time. But I went ahead and created this proposed schedule. It's going to be mostly no limit Hold'em, a couple of stud tournaments, an Omaha tournament, and a draw and short deck Hold'em game as well on Saturday. So how do you like this schedule? Robin asked 12-minute rebuy. Those are for the hyper tournaments, these 2 here. So these are where the blinds go up every 3 minutes instead of 5. So I have these will have lower late registration periods. I think I could set these as high as 18 minutes, though I'm not sure if I will make it. I will make them 18 or if I'll make them 12 as I proposed here. What else? Oh, and another thing here, this proposal here, I wanted to have a freeze out tournament as one of them. So this one here where it says no reentry, there's still going to be late registration, but once you're in, and once you're out, you're out. So that's the proposal for that one. That's one I've set for Friday night. And then most of the tournaments are 20,000 play money chips, except for 3 of them. 50,000 for these 2, and 100,000 for the so-called main event on Sunday afternoon. So yeah, I've been playing around with this, and I'll probably make the final decision at the end of this week. And the proposed dates I have decided will probably be either February 10th or February 17th, the week of one of those 2. I want to make sure you guys give me any feedback or suggestions for this. Like if because I want to make sure I get as many people playing these games as possible. Matt, I think said that he will play as many as he can, but he likes it so far. Yeah, I will be making these tournaments. I will be setting it so that it will count towards the leaderboard for as well, if that's what you're asking for, Proud Monkey. So in this case, it will be for February. It's not February yet, but that's what it would be. Mark is here. Hello, and welcome. Glad you could join. Valentine's Day, that is true. Also, President's Day, that's going to be a factor as well. So I'm trying to look here. I mean, I could push it forward to next week, but that would be that might be too soon. That's why I wanted to get to provide some time. I could push it to February 24th. That might be too late though. I don't want to do it near the end of a month because that might be when PokerStars has one of its maintenance days. They have one every month, and actually, I forgot to mention it. Let me go ahead and mention it right now. This is also important news that I didn't mention at the beginning of the stream. But let me go ahead and bring back here. So Tomorrow is a server restart for PokerStars, so just letting you know that. I think it's 5 a.m. Eastern time until 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're the kind of person that lives in the East Coast, wants to play in the morning on PokerStars, you won't be able to tomorrow. That is when the server will be down for maintenance, and they'll restart it at estimated around 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. So obviously, it won't affect me because I'll be still in bed, being in the West Coast. So it'll be until 7:30 Pacific time, so it won't affect me for the most part, and it shouldn't affect our stud tournament tomorrow anyway, because that's going to be at night. But I do want to make sure if I do schedule, once I schedule this tournament series, it's not going to be during a proposed scheduled maintenance time for PokerStars, because that'll be bad. Luckily, they're having it right now or tomorrow, so the next one shouldn't be for like another month. Yeah, not that kind of date there, Robin. All right. Okay, so go ahead and minimize this. So anybody want to see some video poker? I can take some suggestions. Please sure to post any questions you may have that you want me to answer. It can be on any of the topics that I have discussed on this channel in the past. It can be on video poker. It can be on Texas Hold'em poker or any other casino game. It can be on money, personal finance, budgeting. It could be on Bitcoin. All of these that I've discussed in this channel, I am open to answering your questions on. And in the meantime, you can also suggest a poker game if you want a video poker game that you want me to play. I have videopoker.com loaded up. Robin asks, give me tips on how I can win tonight. All right, well, today's tournament is Omaha, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, so I know a lot of you guys don't like it. It was suggested as part of our regular tournament expansion, so we alternate each week. And some people want to play it, some people don't like it. I understand. So that's okay. So for Omaha, hand selection is probably going to be an even bigger factor in Omaha than it is in Hold'em, because you need to have 4 cards that work together, and so having a good starting hand. Obviously, I can probably go into further detail on that, on what that is. But the other important thing is read the board, know what hand is the nuts, what hand is the best possible hand at that moment based on the community cards on the board. Because more often than not, in a game like Pot Limit Omaha, someone's going to have the best hand. Someone's going to have it because they have 4 cards. Especially if there's multiple people in the pot, someone's going to have the nuts at that point. If there's a possible straight, someone's going to have it, and it's going to be the best straight. If there's a paired board, someone's going to have a full house. If there are 3 of the same suits, someone's going to have a flush, very likely the ace-high flush. Obviously, if we're down to just 2 players, heads up play, it's less likely, but you still want to keep that into account. So reading the board is especially important. I think I have a video about reading the board on my channel. I think I do. I mean, I could go check it out. Here, let me go ahead and pull up my channel here. And let me do a search here. I think I have a video on this. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's specifically for Texas Hold'em, but this also applies to Omaha as well. Yeah, poker basics, reading the board in Texas Hold'em. Same thing is the case in Omaha as well. The only difference, of course, with Omaha is you got to use exactly two of your whole cards and 3 from the board. And I believe this is it right here. Yeah. Poker Basics, reading the board. Okay. Proud Monkey says 8x suited with another 8x suited and bet like crazy. Yeah, so aces double suited is a very strong hand in Omaha. Because not only you have pair of aces, you also have 2 possible flush draws. You've got, like ace X of diamonds, ace X of hearts. So you've got 2 possible flush draws if it comes like 3 hearts or 3 diamonds, and it's also the best possible flush. You can, of course, also spike an ace for a set of aces. If the board pairs there, you've got the top full house. I mean, it is a strong starting hand. Absolutely. And yeah, and in tournaments like ours where there's a lot of crazy betting, I mean, straightforward play like that will get you will win you a big pot there. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and do a practice run of Dream Card, since that's the video poker game for this week's group challenge. Go ahead and select play. Here it is. I'll go ahead and pull it up. It's been a while since I played this game on stream. It's a good thing we got this as a group challenge. I will mention. Oh wait, I can enable goal training here as well. Let me go ahead and do that, and I'll expand this so you guys can see it better. All right, so so we have it here on regular jacks or better, a bonus poker, double bonus, and deuces. And you can play 3, 5, or 10 hands. I think I showed this off before. I'll go ahead and show it off again for those who may not know if you've come across this game. If you go to the help screen, so right now I have it set to jacks or better, and we go to the help screen. I believe it tells you here the feature it comes at random, but how often it comes, it depends on what video poker variant you're playing. So for jacks or better, the dream card feature comes at average of 50% of the time. So on average, half of the hands you play, you'll get the dream card feature. If we go to bonus poker and go to the help screen again, you can see it's down to 46%. If you go to double bonus, it drops significantly to 30%. And then finally, you go to deuces wild. It actually increases to 58%, so you get it more often. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna do 10 hands regular video poker, so jacks are better, just to show it off. And the dream card will randomly appear on the last card. So in this case, I didn't get it, and it happens only on the deal. But we do have a 2 pair here. Got a full house there, so let's play another one. Nope, no dream card there. Pair of deuces. Yeah, Proud Monkey, you definitely need to play with us. All right, there's the dream card. So what happens is, so when that feature comes up, you get that animation, and then the game will choose the best card based on the first 4 cards that you were dealt. So in this case, I had 2 7s, so it's going to give me the third 7. Now, you are allowed to change the dream card to any other any other card in the deck that hasn't been dealt already, but the game's going to give you the best possible card based on expected value anyway, so you don't want to change it at all. So, 3 sevens. We got 4 sevens there. So yeah, it does cost you, of course, the feature, of course, as with any carnival-style video poker, is going to cost you additional credits per hand. So I'm playing a total 100 credits total for 10 hands. That's 10 credits per hand as opposed to the usual 5. But you do get the dream card feature. Yep. And for those of you who didn't know just yet, Little Joe loves Dream Card. It's his favorite game, or one of his favorite games, even. All right, we got a straight draw. Not that lucrative. Oh, a dealt flush without the dream card. Wow. Robin asks, all right, so I never played anything other than Deuces Wild on video poker machines, basically to get the free drink. That's a good idea. What's your webpage address, or do you only have a YouTube address? Yeah, I'm assuming you're asking about my website. I do have that. It is clubmikev.co. I guess I could pull it up. So yeah, this is my website. Let me actually shrink this here so I can see the whole thing. There we go. Now, obviously, it looks like the website looks as it would be if it was on a mobile phone because I've shrunk the web browser. But if you expand it, it'll be bigger, of course. So these are the 3 banners here with direct links to the home games page, my tutorial on video poker, and the Discord server. And these are my blog posts here. I haven't done a blog post since November. I need to update that. And then if you go to the menu here, I still need to add the scripts for my group, my Casino Gambling Explained series. I still need to add the ones for roulette and baccarat because I have the scripts for blackjack, craps, slots, and video poker on here already. So yeah, this is my website. You can find information. You can find my articles on casino gambling. You can find on the poker section. You can find my introduction to Texas Hold'em and Omaha are both on here. My blog posts, of course. I do have 4 articles on Bitcoin as well for those of you who are interested. This is pretty much exclusive stuff. I don't usually discuss this on my YouTube channel, so I feel like my website's the best way to get information on that. Of course, there is a dedicated page for the poker club. I have my Bitcoin tipping page as well as an about page. Actually, if you go to the home game page, you can find all the information here, including the tutorial video on how to join the poker club, the club ID and invite code, of course, all the stuff, the tournament schedule, which is updated to the current schedule, the 4 tournaments each week, and the historical player of the month leaderboard, containing the winner as well as 2nd and 3rd place. So this is updated to December. So if you see your name here, congratulations, you've made a podium finish. This goes all the way back to back when it was Player of the Year, so 2022, 2023, and then I went monthly starting 2024. So yeah, that is my website. And Matt is here. Hello. Ah, cool, you found it. All right, awesome. Okay, I'll go ahead and go back to our game here. Expand this once again. So the last hand was a dealt flush. Jacks are better, I'm playing. And we got the dream card, and based on the first 4 cards, we got a pair of kings. Well, could have also been a jack, I think, unless there was a little discrepancy with like penalty cards and stuff, but gave us the king. That's going to be obvious here. We'll hold both. Yikes, that is unfortunate, Matt. So yeah, Matt, you mentioned last week that you were preparing for a major tournament, and that's not what we wanted to hear there, Matt. Hopefully it was a fun game though. Yeah, 3 off the money. That is yikes, unfortunate. Ugh. Not good to be near the bubble. Well, look at that. The dream card gave us the dealt straight. You had ace do 3-5. Dream card, of course, gives us the 4. Best possible card. Dealt straight. Well, I hope I have this luck during the group challenge. Dream card. Go ahead and switch it up a bit. I'll go ahead and showcase double bonus because this shows how how less frequent you're going to get the dream card. It's 30% chance as opposed to 50% chance on jacks or better. We got a flush draw here though. 4 of them, not bad. All right, jack. That was lucky. We actually got the dream card with the 10s. And 4 of a kind plays 250 in double bonus. So we got a good shot here at something. All right. We're looking for the 10 of hearts. Oh, got it. Didn't even mention, didn't even make a animation there. But we got it though. 4 10s. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, double bonus, it's a 30% chance for the dream card. So when you play this long enough compared to jacks or better, you'll notice, wow, I didn't even get a single hand with a pair of 3s. You'll notice that you'll start to notice how how big of a difference 30% to 50% is. King and queen. Yep. Yeah, we definitely need to get Dave back into our poker games, Proud Monkey. It could just be because he's busy with the Gamble Smart channel. I mean, the last time Dave I think played with us was I think October, maybe September, October maybe. I'm trying to remember. It's one of those 2 months. I mean, I have all the tournaments archived, so I can look back to find the exact date. But I think it was around September, October. Like he hasn't played with us since G2E. More dead face. Man, Matt. Well, look at this. Dream card gave us 3 3s. Can we get a premium 4 of a kind here? What do we need? We need the 3 of clubs. Oh, we got one. With the kicker, with the 4 kicker, 800. Man, I wish watch me not have this luck during the group challenge, because this is the game for the group challenge. And watch me fail spectacularly once we get to that. But yeah, I'm getting good hands here in this practice run. Pair of 8s, especially for double bonus. Yeah, and a kicker too. Pair of kings. Pair of 8s. Pair of kings. Yeah, Matt, I actually agree with that second statement. Yeah, for double bonus. Enough volatility for excitement, but pretty straightforward. But also, I think it's just good enough, you know, in a sense that it's not super high volatility like triple double or triple or loose deuces or any of those other ones, but it's like right in the middle, like relative to other single hand video poker variants. It's just it's at a sweet spot, you know. It's not boring, but it's also not too volatile. You've got, I mean, it's like I've mentioned before. You compare it to the variance is like right around where double diamond is, and double diamond is the lowest volatile slot you'll typically find for slot players. So you've got, yeah, it's you got plenty of excitement while still being, you know, by not being too volatile. It's volatile, of course, compared to jacks or better, but I think it has that sweet spot, and that's why probably a lot of folks like it. Proud Monkey asks, so can you choose any variant for the challenge? I'll go ahead and show it off here. Can I just open a new tab? Yeah, I can open a new tab. Go to videopoker.com there. So if you have a gold subscription, pull it up here, and you go to the challenge page, looks like we already got 2 players joining in. So yeah, I'll be definitely recording my playthrough later this week. Anybody with a gold membership can create their own challenge too if you want to. You go to create. It has to be a group challenge. And then who do you like to challenge? You can manually select opponents, but I obviously choose anyone. And then these are the games on the list. So you can choose multi-hand games. These are the games on the list here. And there's also single-hand games. And there's also Keno as well, so we can do video Keno for the challenge as well. And these are all the Keno games they have, by the way. They've got quite a bit. And you can choose the maximum number of opponents, how many hands you want the challenge to last. 100 is pretty good, in my opinion. That's why I selected. You can choose whether or not to hide the score so people don't see, you know, the leader, the top of the leaderboard while they play. But I usually don't hide it. And you can set it up to 7 days. I usually set it to 6. So yeah, and for specifically Dream Card, you can. It's basically what you see here on the lobby. So you can play 3, 5, or 10 hands for the challenge for Dream Card. And yeah, Lil Joe says yes as well. Yeah, I could choose any of these here. Oh, and also if you want to suggest any video poker variant for a future group challenge I can add to the wheel, you can go ahead and post it as well. Post it in the chat. All right. I want to go ahead and showcase Deuces Wild this time. And just to show you how frequently the dream card comes on there. Like right there. And that kind of makes sense because, I mean, there'd be a lot of instances where you discard all 5 cards in Deuces Wild. So a lot of the times the dream card's going to be a deuce, you know. Though sometimes you might get, you know, a couple of royal cards with the dream card. So 3 to a royal would be, a natural royal would be the chosen card. Oh, but I think we hold the 10 and 9 of diamonds as well. We're playing, yeah, Yeah, I think so, yeah. Got training mode on, so it'll tell us. Alright. So pair of threes with the dream card. Dream card's going to give us a deuce, so 3 of a kind. No dream card that time. We have a deuce. Pair of eights. Pair of queens. Let's see, a deuce only, it looks like, with the dream card. 4, 6, well, nothing else here, it looks like. Yep. Little Joe asks, how long have I been a member? For gold specifically, I think it was 2018. I believe was when I first paid for a subscription. And yeah, because I know for a fact 2018 was the year I did the Video Poker Genius series, which was done on videopoker.com, of course. So definitely, I think 2018 was probably when I first purchased a gold subscription. So that makes it what, 7 years now? Wow. All right, just the deuce. Oh, that deuce completed the straight. This is an example right here where you got 2 royal cards with the dream card. It's going to give you the 3 to a natural royal. And that is the best card in terms of expected value. All right. It's tough, but might as well try it. Oh! Wild royal. Royal flush with deuce. You got 1 there. Wow. You almost got it here, too. Yeah, almost got it here as well with it, but we got a straight. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we got 2 deuces now. I mean, 4 deuces pays 1,000, so... Thank you, Joe. Yeah, that's quite awesome. He found me through those video series, yeah. And for a long time, part 1 of the very first episode of Video Poker Genius was like the most regularly watched video on my channel for a while. It actually no longer is for the past year now, I believe. Actually, the one that gets the most views on a 28-day rolling basis, and it's been so for the past year now, has been my my video poker quiz. That one still gets people watching. It's kind of funny because I made that quiz in, I believe, 2023. It didn't really catch on though until the end of 2023, beginning of 2024. So it took several months before YouTube, for some reason, decided to pick it up. and promote it, which is good. And it still, even to this day, is my in recent months, it's my most regularly watched video. Which reminds me, I am overdue for doing a quiz video on Deuces Wild. I've been wanting to do that because I think Deuces Wild deserves its own video quiz. It's just that that quiz video takes a long time. It requires an entire day to just get everything right. You know, I'm reminding myself of when I did the original quiz. I mean, trying to think of the 20 hands that I think would deserve to be in its quiz. You know, you gotta think of, you gotta think hard on, what are the hands that people should learn to learn about, when learning video poker. Some example hands that you would find. I gotta have some easy ones, some difficult ones. You gotta mix it up, and then you gotta animate it. I used videopoker.com, obviously, to showcase the hands, and then put a 5-second timer telling people to pause the video if they need more time. So you gotta coordinate all that, and that was a big video. I remember it clearly, and that was I'm glad people find it informative, and they enjoy taking it, because there's like, what is it, like somewhere in the 10s of thousand range now, I think, of people watching that one. And yeah, Deuces is a challenge to get right. I don't think anyone plays absolutely. Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Jacks are better is a pretty easy one. You can use that pretty much almost the same strategy for bonus poker, and then double bonus has a few adjustments, which I've covered in a couple of videos, and that's pretty easy as well. Deuces Wild strategy can actually change dramatically depending on the pay table. So it's not like a one size fits all based on the pay table. Some small itty bitty bits of it. That's why I would have, if I ever do a quiz on that one, it would have to be based on the specific pay table. That's probably the reason why I've been delaying doing creating a video quiz on Deuces Wild for a long time, is because the exceptions, the intricate nature of the game, based on the it could be wholly dependent on the pay table based on the strategy. While in double bonus, Jacks are better, the pay table adjustments are not enough to change it that greatly, if you get what I'm saying. Oh yeah, and Proud Monkey was mentioning Win Poker, which is a software, a video poker training software. For those of you who don't know, yep. So thought I'd bring that up there. All right. We got 6 more minutes until the top of the hour, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Any final comments and questions you want to ask me? We'll continue playing here until the end. We got a pair of queens. Open-ended straight. Okay, I've got the dream card with a pair of queens, so 3 queens. And Deuces Wild. Okay, so it wants the 3 to the royal once again. Zippo! Nothing this time. Got a close one here on the last hand. Ah. All right, pair of kings. Man, nothing here as well. All right. Dream card, 3 nines. Couple of deuces. Straight flush. This looks like a nothing hand. Yep. Robin can have third. The video poker group challenge. Okay, what do we got here? Now, unfortunately, I don't even know if I was second or not. You know, obviously, you would have seen my score when you played, Joe. What day did you play, and was I in the lead before you passed me? I'm curious to know because there's no I can't pull up any I can't pull up the leaderboard for the group challenge. Either during or right at the end. So I don't know who was second, third, etc. We only know who the winner is, which was you. But I'm curious to know what you saw when you played after me. Because I assume you played after me, of course, because I was in the lead prior. Ace, King, Jack. No, we get just the deuce. All right. Oh, almost again. I believe we go to the Royal King Queen, right? Or we have. I do know you go for gut shots too, but I don't remember in Deuces Wild which is more important. Yep, I got it wrong. Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, so gut shots are more important still than apparently the certain two to the Royals. I guess it depends on the pay table as well. Yeah. Pair of sixes. Let's see. We have full house and four of a kind pay the same 20 credits, so we can hold both pairs. We got a deuce. Just the deuce. Yep. Okay, so you know how in when playing the group challenge, if you go to the right hand side, it shows I think the top four players. I mean, if you see my recording of it, you'll know what you'll know what I mean. You know, you'll see it yourself. I am assuming it's the top four. I'm not 100% certain, but it gives me four players and their score on the right hand side, to the right of the game. All right, we'll play one more hand, and then we'll wrap things up. Actually, do we hold the ace three? I think we just hold the deuces. Yeah. Oh, five of a kind. Oh, almost straight flush. A couple times, almost the four deuces. Got five of a kind on one of them. That was a good one. Great way to end off this game here. Hopefully I have just as good of luck here as I, especially for the double bonus portion, as I hopefully I have as good as luck as I did here when I do the group challenge later this week. Okay. All right, top of the hour. For everybody who is watching that is in the poker club, our Texas Hold'em, or it's not Texas Hold'em, it's going to be Omaha this today, I believe. We have our tournament in about 15 minutes time. we're going to go ahead and wrap up this stream. Let me go ahead and take a look at the final comments here. Watch out, that'd be I believe it's an L. Is it an I or is it? Because I've always said be an L fan because that's all lowercase letters. But somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But wow, already 8 registered. Okay, so we actually have quite a big game for our Omaha tournament. All right, we might even have 2 tables if more come in. I think I know I've already registered. But yeah, so for everybody who's a member of the Club Mike B Poker League, which is our PokerStars home game, feel free to go in and register if you haven't done so yet. I'm going to go ahead and load up PokerStars right after I sign off here, and we'll get started. For everybody else, thank you for tuning in and watching tonight's episode of the Monday Mic Drop, episode number 27. If you enjoyed and you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I do regular tutorial videos and streams every week. And thank you, Lil Joe, the $7.77 super chat in celebration of my win. Well, yeah, once again, congratulations. For those of you who missed it earlier, Lil Joe was the winner of our Video Poker Group Challenge from last week. So always fun to see somebody from our see a subscriber of my YouTube channel win one of those. And thank you once again for the super chat. So yes, share this video with others, share the stream with others, and hit the bell icon to be notified once I go live next or once I release a brand new video. I need to get rolling with the videos. It's been a slow month. Apologize for that. We had a lot of family stuff go on. Celebrated my grandmother's birthday over the weekend. So it's been quite fun, but we're looking forward to some big stuff for the upcoming month. Some other big stuff that I'm working on as well for the rest of the year, and announcements will come shortly as we get closer to those proposed dates as well. And yeah, Prime Monkey confirms it is an L. Okay, yeah. All right. Have a great rest of your day and have a good start to your week. Next stream, of course, will be on Thursday for our flagship poker tournament live stream. Take care, everyone, and go make it happen.